Number 1, explain why the product 10 to the negative 4th times 10 to the 7th in the example problem equals 10 to the 3rd and not 10 to the negative 28th. When multiplying, you add the exponents, not multiply them. Number 2, look at the example problem. Estimate the product 5.3 times 10 to the negative 4th times 4.8 times 10 to the negative 7th and show your work. Is your solution? So if I estimate, I'm gonna round it to 5 times 10 to the negative 4th and 5 times 10 to the 7th, and I would have gotten 25 times 10 to the 3rd. I'd move the decimal and get 2.5 times 10 to the 4th. If you solve it on a calculator, you would multiply 5.3 times 4.8 and get 25.44 times 10 to the 3rd. Move the decimal up and you get 2.544 times 10 to the 4th. So yes, they are similar, or they are close to the estimate. Number 3, estimate the product of 0.047 times 9.2 times 10 to the 4th, then estimate the product. Is your solution close to your estimate? So I'm going to round that to 0.05 times 9 times 10 to the 4th. So I would multiply 0.05 times 9 and get 0.45 times 10 to the 4th. Move the decimal back and get 4.5 times 10 to the 3rd. If you multiply the numbers straight out in a calculator, you would end up with 0.423 times 10 to the 4th. Move the decimal back and get 4.23 times 10 to the 3rd. Number 4, is the value of 1.7 times 10 to the 4th times 2.1 times 10 to the negative 8th greater than 1 or between 0 and 1? Explain your reasoning. So first you multiply 1.7 times 2.1 and you get 3.57. You're multiplying, so you add the exponents and get negative 4. It is between 1 and 0 because it has a negative exponent. Number 5, the thickness of a U.S. penny is 5.98 times 10 to the negative 2nd inches. What is the height of a stack of 2.5 times 10 to the 4th pennies? So I'm going to multiply 5.98 times 2.5 and get 14.95. I'm multiplying, so I add the exponents. Negative 2 plus 4 is 2. I need to move the decimal up one place so it's in scientific notation. 1.495 times 10 to the 3rd power. Number 6, the speed of light is about 1.86 times 10 to the 5th miles per second. How many miles will light travel in 4,200,000 seconds? So I'm going to put this in scientific notation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 4.2 times 10 to the 6th. Now I can multiply. 1.86 times 4.2, and I get 7.812. I'm multiplying, so I add the exponents. 5 plus 6 is 11. Number 7, find the area of the rectangle in scientific notation. Area is equal to length times width. So I'm going to make it in scientific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.75 times 10 to the 5th. So I multiply 5.4 times 2.75. I get 14.85 times 10 to the 10th power, because again you add the exponents. Move the decimal up one place, and I get 1.485 times 10 to the 11th power. Number 8, a container at a paperclip factory holds 2.1 times 10 to the 3rd pounds of paper clips. There are 9.6 times 10 to the 5th paper clips in the container. Find the approximate weight of each paper clip in ounces. So first I'm going to multiply 2.1 times 9.6. which gives me 20.16. I add the exponents, 3 plus 5, and get 8. My answer so far is 20.16 times 10 to the 8th, but I move it up one place to put it in scientific notation. However, this answer is in pounds. The question asks us to find the answer in ounces. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to multiply it by 16. Which gives me 32.256 times 10 to the 8th. And again, I got to move the decimal up one place to get my final answer of 3.2256 times 10 to the 9th power.